Hello there, Pisces, and welcome to your reading with me. My name's Simone, and today I'm doing a future love reading for you. Today's the 14th of February 2022, and I thought what better way to start getting back into my readings for the year than to do a future love reading on Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to everybody who celebrates love and romance and all those special things. I hope you've all had a really good start to the year. Thank you to everyone who's been really patiently waiting for me to get back into my readings. I really do appreciate that. But I'm ready to jump back in. I'm also ready to get started. Pisces, keeping in mind that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate. You can also check out your moon, Venus, or rising to get some extra messages, some extra guidance. This is, as I said, a future love reading. It's a timeless reading, so I'm not putting exact dates on anything. Whenever you come across it is when you are supposed to find it and receive these messages. This is for basically anyone. You might be in a relationship right now and interested to see if this person is possibly going to be a part of your future. This is also for people who are single and looking for love, and you're just kind of interested to know who is the person that you should be moving towards, or who is the person that's going to sort of turn up as your future love interest. So let's have a look and see what we can find out. What does Pisces need to know about their future love interest, please? What does Pisces need to know about their future love interest? Like clear and accurate messages for Pisces, please. I'm going to start with the bottom of the deck once I finish this shuffle, and that will give us the overall energy around your feelings in regards to love at the moment. The energy around how you feel about love right now. I'm losing cards all over the place. They don't want to shuffle. Okay, Pisces, I think we've just about got your reading here. Oh, okay, hang on. Losing cards. Dropped cards on the floor. Whew. There's a lot of energy in this reading. And I always keep shuffling until my intuition tells me to stop. Right now it's telling me to keep going, but there is a lot of energy in here. Pisces, you're really feeling something. You are either you're really looking for answers. You could be super uncertain about where you're at in terms of love. Really looking for answers, or just, I don't know, super keen on finding this person. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Unsure about what to do for a lot of you. Unsure about how the other person's feeling, and should you follow through with this. Okay. No, that's where I'm going to stop. Okay, Pisces, we've got your reading. So your overall energy around love at the moment is the Queen of Pentacles. So that tells me you are pretty much in a good place within yourself at the moment, Pisces, but I feel like you want to give love to somebody. You want to be able to nurture somebody, look after someone. But I feel like at the same time you're looking for, you want somebody who's stable, I feel like you want to be in a position where you have stability in your life before you bring somebody else into it. Stability is a really big thing here. But yeah, I feel that you really want to be able to pour yourself or pour your love into somebody else. Um, but I'm just feeling like there's a little bit of a blockage there, like you need to find out more before you're able to do it, or you feel like something is just stopping you. Something's stopping you from being able to move forward, either with the person that you're with, or either with being able to bring somebody else into your life in the romantic sense. You feel like there's more that you need to know, or there's more that you need to do before you're able to get into or progress with a romantic connection. Okay, so in terms of the actual relationship that we're looking at here, I, Pisces, it feels to me that there is this, with the Five of Pentacles, there's this feeling of like either with the person that you're dealing with, you feel as though it could all just come crashing down, or you feel as though maybe they're not 100% in it, or you're feeling like at any minute, either one of you could walk away. And I feel like if you're not already with somebody, Pisces, when you do come together with somebody, you're going to have those same feelings like this is not going to last forever, or this person's going to abandon me, or this is much harder than I thought it was going to be. And yeah, just feeling as though it's really hard to make it work. I am going to lay all the cards out and come back and clarify. But with this future love interest, I feel initially it's going to be really hard to make it work, and it's going to require a lot of effort. It's also going to require that both of you are okay with putting yourself in situations where you have to be vulnerable. And that is required in any relationship, but I do feel that's going to be a bit of a struggle. I do feel emotionally you and this person will struggle with each other until you figure out how to work with each other. There's always going to be this feeling of I could walk away at any minute, or they could walk away at any minute, which that is a struggle to begin with. It does come from past relationships that have not ended well, and then that's just the general expectation. I feel it also comes from actions not matching words. So let's have a look a bit further. In terms of the attraction between you and this person, yes, I feel like there is a physical attraction here, but for some reason you're not able to make it happen, or you're not able to progress again with the relationship, because yes, there's an attraction, but there's an uncertainty or a hesitation there as well with the Hanged Man. It's like you need to find out more, or you need something else to happen. So you're not pouring love into each other straight away, because there is some kind of blockage that needs to be removed before you're really able to give your all to each other. This particular person, Pisces, I mean, I'm asking here, what is this person going to be like? And we've got the Nine of Cups here, which does indicate Pisces. So one of the things, Pisces, is that I think you're going to be very focused on loving yourself before you are giving your love to this other person. But also, I do feel that this person is really, they're going to want to offer their love to you, and they're going to really want to be able to open up about how they're feeling, but I think this person struggles with talking about their feelings. I do feel that this person is not very good at communicating. Um, you may be dealing with hang on, I've had something just take my focus, my attention away there for a minute. So you may be dealing with another Pisces, you may be dealing with an Aries, you may even be dealing with an Aquarius as well. Doesn't have to be, but that is in the energy that I can see right now. But yeah, I do feel that this person is going to have real issues with opening up about their feelings. There's a lot of past sort of maybe trauma that comes up there as well. They're really trying to process things. They're really trying to work through different emotions, different events in their life. So yeah, you might find that this person really does struggle with opening up about their feelings, but they really want to. They really want to. It's just that they've got these emotional blocks. I feel that it's something that they probably will be able to work through. But you know, when the two of you do come together, they will have those emotional blockages there. What is going to be a challenge in this connection? I'm going to be honest, it could very much be third party. So there may be somebody else involved here. It could be that your person is still connected to somebody else romantically. So they could be in a relationship. They could be still dealing with an ex that it's hard for them to detach from. It could also indicate that there are outside influences, that it's sort of guiding them or steering them into what they're doing in terms of this relationship. But I really do feel that the biggest issue in this connection, or the biggest challenge in this connection, Pisces, is that your person is still in some way attached to somebody else romantically. There are still ties to somebody else. Either that, or it's that they have a wandering eye. But I feel like it's more that there is a connection to somebody else. Now, how will you overcome that challenge? What's going to happen? I feel that it's about, number one, your person having to make a decision about what they're going to do. They need to make a choice. Do they choose you, or do they choose to stay focused on this other person? And that's what it comes down to. They need to decide who it is that they're going to move towards and commit to. We will get more information about that, but that's ultimately the only way to overcome the challenge. They need to make the decision. Yes, you need to decide if you're going to, if you're okay with being in a relationship or trying to put in the effort with somebody who has an attachment to somebody else. So you need to be making that decision as well. You know, also it's about, I'm really drawn to the fact that this is a chessboard. So, you know, trying not to play games in this because there will probably be more than one person involved. Trying not to play games in this connection. Now, what are the circumstances around you meeting this person or when they're coming into your life? You've got the Five of Wands here. So you may find that this person could be a Leo, or you might meet this person around Leo season. So that would be August, July, August. Sorry, I just lost my mind for a minute there. So you could be meeting this person around the months of July, August. You could be solidifying the relationship around July, August. But the months of July, August, or Leo season, are very significant in this connection. Also, this is at a time, this person's going to be around you or come into your life at a time where you're having, I feel, a real battle within yourself around what is it that you want with a romantic partner? What is it that you're looking for in terms of love? Are you looking to be in a committed relationship? Are you looking for friends with benefits? Are you looking for a one night stand? Like, what is it that you want when you think about love, when you think about romance? And I do feel like this is a bit of an internal conflict. You don't want to give up too much about yourself to be able to come together with somebody else. How much of yourself do you have to give? Once you can get that sort of straightened out in your mind, then I do feel like you will have the opportunity to be able to entertain the thought of coming together with somebody else. Also, it's about processing and working through wounding that you've experienced from other relationships as well, Pisces. And once you really start to come to terms with those feelings that you're carrying and those emotions that you're carrying, then you'll be in a place where you're better able to allow somebody else to come into your life and focus on that. So going back to the start, clarifying the Five of Pentacles, I think this relationship, you're going to have issues, as I already said, around whether this is something that you're both invested in, whether this is something that you're both wanting to put time into. You may find that there's a bit of distance between you and this person as well. So it could be that you live quite a way away from each other. This person could be overseas, and you know, you'll have to travel to be able to come together. But I do feel here that this, when the two of you first get started, Pisces, I do feel that it's going to be quite a turbulent connection. I do feel that this is something where you really have to make that conscious decision to put the effort in. You both need to do that. You both need to be trusting of each other. You both need to not be defensive when it comes to each other and what each other are saying and doing. You need to let those defenses down, let your guard down, and be able to open up. Be able to trust each other, I feel, is a really big deal here. And understanding that you don't always need to be defensive or ready to attack. This is a connection that I feel like it could work very well if the blockages were removed, if there were to be trust in the relationship. And I understand that if there is somebody else, if there's a third party, it is going to be really hard to trust. But I really do feel that that's going to be the biggest issue. Do you trust that this person's going to stay around, or are they going to move on? And I feel as though a lot of this relationship is going to be about that, particularly in the early days. But I do feel that this is something that can be worked on. Obviously, if there's a decision made, it can be worked on. But I do feel that this is about letting your guard down. You and this other person both need to not come into this relationship defensively, or because you're upset or hurting about what occurred in a previous relationship. And if you know, that's going to be the biggest thing in this connection. Too much of the focus is going to be on the past or on what other people have said and done, which causes both of you to be defensive and to find it really hard to express your emotions. So, you know, if you're wondering what your future love interest is going to look like the energy of your connection, that's it. You're both coming in defensive, and you'll have to work really hard together to let those walls down. So in terms of the attraction here, I did say there's a blockage that needs to be removed for the two of you to be able to sort of pour that love into each other. There's a lot that you need to find out first about each other. before it can really go places. I do feel like the attraction is there. We've got the World and the Nine of Swords. So I do feel as though the attraction is there from the get-go. It may be that this is something that you're not exactly used to. So you might be going for somebody who you normally wouldn't, or they might be attracted to you when normally they wouldn't be attracted to somebody like you. But I feel like this is, it feels unexpected to me. Like you don't expect it to be able to turn into a relationship, or, as I said, both of you are coming into the connection really feeling quite wounded, really feeling quite defensive, and you're not expecting it to be able to go any further. You're not expecting the high level of attraction that you feel towards each other, because it's not just about the physical. There's more to it. There's more involved. It's not just physical attraction, it's emotional connection as well, and it's completely unexpected for both of you. So yes, the attraction is there, it is real, but it's unexpected. And you did not think that it would get to the point where you're actually thinking about turning it into real, proper and true commitment. In terms of what this person will be like, I already did speak about them having issues with opening up and communicating how they feel. You've also got the Five of Pentacles and the Fool here as well. So there is okay, you could be dealing with a Taurus as well, with the Five of Pentacles there. Also feeling as though this person is at some stage going to be able to overcome their issue with communication. I feel that one of the biggest fears, because this person is scared about heading into a relationship with you. They are scared about it. Putting aside the third party, they are scared about going into another relationship, because it comes back to, we were talking about the Five of Pentacles up there. They have this issue with abandonment. They have a fear of being abandoned. They have a fear of not being good enough. I feel that in the past, they've gotten into relationships and then it's fallen apart, and they carry the burdens of that. They carry this feeling of, that they stuffed up and this is all their fault. They feel like a real victim in terms of where their relationships have fallen apart. And because they're feeling like such a victim, it is frightening for them to move forward with this connection. But the thing is, you've got the Fool there. So I do feel as though this is something that they'll be able to work through. Yes, they might require your patience. They might require your support and encouragement, because they need that reassurance. They have a lot of insecurities. They need that reassurance that you're not going to just up and leave them. They need that reassurance that you are attracted to them. They need that reassurance that, at some point you're not going to turn on them and have them feeling as though they failed again. This person has a real fear of failure. So I do feel like that's something that you really will need to keep in mind, Pisces. They have a fear of failure. They struggle to see areas in which they are already successful or that they could be successful. So they do require a lot of encouragement. They do require a lot of support. And when they have those two things, then, life goes really good for them. But I do feel that they will turn to you for that encouragement and support. So let's clarify this Three of Swords in terms of challenges in the relationship. I do feel, I'll be honest, so far this has already been quite challenging in the information that we're looking at. So when I say the challenge, it's like the biggest challenge in making the relationship work. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Okay, so yeah, third party involvement is quite prominent here. I thought I just had a card flip. I did have a card flip. There it is. Third party is quite prominent here. It's double Three of Swords. Oh my goodness, Pisces. You've got a double Three of Swords here, which just clarifies that there is third party involvement, third party influence. This is somebody who they have been with, I feel, for a long time, with the Ten of Cups there. So this is somebody that they are in or have in some way committed to. They've put a lot of work and effort into this relationship. They've, thrown all their emotions into it. They thought it was going to work at some point, and it didn't, or it isn't. And then, the two of you have met or do meet, and it just sort of helps them to realize that they are, in fact, really not happy with the person that they're with. It's really not the person for them in the long run, and their focus turns to you, and they feel like you are the person that they need to be with in their future. But now they've still got this attachment to this other person. They're still connected to this other person. They really need to be thinking about how to put an end to that, or how to move away from that relationship or that connection, because I do feel as though it takes up a lot of their time. It's something that's on their mind a lot and quite often. So they absolutely want to be moving away from that third party. I feel like the support and encouragement that you give them with their sort of everyday life and being able to open up about their feelings sort of steers them more towards moving away from the third party. Talking about how to overcome the challenges, yes, it is about making a plan. I did say a decision needs to be made. Do you want to really be with them? Do they really want to be with you? But planning is going to need to be made. Finding out the best steps to help move away from the third party. I feel as though, Pisces, you will need to sort of be on your game here and be one step ahead in terms of what is happening with the third party relationship. So whether that involves you having to find out specific information or find out more about what's going on with them, ask questions. Be interested in what's going on, because that lets this person know that you are interested in being with them further down the track. If you're not asking questions, if you're not, asking them what's going on, then they're probably really not going to do anything to help the two of you progress the relationship. They're going to feel like that you're just not interested. So you need to ask questions. You need to take some kind of interest and let them know that you are interested. They also need to be sure that you are going to be loyal to them with the Knight of Swords there. They need to know that you're going to be loyal to them. They need to know that you're not going to run away from them. And that is, if you can let them know that you will not run away, you will not take off on them, that moving away from the third party relationship is going to be in their best interest, because you will be there waiting for them at the end of the day. They know that they need to work this out, and you know that you need to be sure about this. The two of you need to talk about what it is that you expect in the future, and if you can make your expectations known, and if they can tell you what it is that they want, then it's going to be easier for them to walk away from that third party situation. Clarifying the Five of Wands, please. It's a bit crooked. Five of Wands, sorry. Okay, circumstances around the two of you meeting. Yes, as I said, this will be at a time when I feel like you will be consciously making a decision to let go of any negative feelings or any wounding that you're carrying from past relationships. It'll be at a time where you're looking for that ultimate wish fulfillment. Yes, it will be at a time where you're feeling quite happy within yourself, Pisces, where you're feeling like you're in a good position in life. But at the same time, it's when you make the decision to step out there and look to bring somebody into your life. It's when your mindset changes in terms of love, romance, relationships. When you're not feeling as though all relationships are doomed. When you're not feeling as though it's better if you're just alone. So it's when you're actually thinking, okay, I feel like I could really try to make something work with somebody right now. I do feel like you need to be in a place where you're open to having the sort of deeper, quite intimate conversations, because Pisces, I feel like when it comes to relationships, you don't always like to talk about your feelings, but you need to understand that to make a relationship work, you need to be able to talk about those feelings. So if you want the right person to come into your life, if you want to make something work with this particular person when you meet them, you need to be open to having these discussions, these deep discussions about your feelings. But it's also at a time where you're feeling super hopeful that you can meet somebody and that you can make things work. I did talk about July, August being significant in terms of when you might meet this person. It could also be that things do really well around Pisces season as well. So February, March is a significant month in terms of this person. So if you're already with them, if you're already dealing with this person, you may find that there's a significant change around the months of February or March. It's also, you might meet this person around the months of February or March. So yeah, feeling like those months are super important. The number 9 or the number 5 may also be significant in this connection, whether it's the dates that you meet this person on, whether they're birthday dates. A 9 or a 5 could also be super significant. But I do feel that this is a relationship that's really going to need to be worked on, Pisces. It's going to require a lot of effort, and you need to be sure that this is what you really want, because I do feel that this person, number 1, they require support, they require nurturing and encouragement. Number 2, they will be leaving somebody else for you. Whether it's somebody that they're in a very serious and committed relationship, or whether it's somebody that they were just interested, or somebody that they could see a long-term relationship with, and then you come into their lives and they decide that, no, I need to be focused on Pisces. So you need to be sure that this is what you want. You need to be open to feeling vulnerable with this person. You need to be prepared to put in a lot of effort with this person to make this relationship work. Now, in terms of advice for you, Pisces, that's what I'm getting for you right now. In terms of advice for you, we've so far got the Judgment card, which is an indication that this is going to be a situation in which you need to be true to yourself. Not only that, but you need to let this person see your true self. Be you around this person. Also, I kind of feel like this is a relationship in which you may really not have too much of a choice in how you feel about this person. It's like the universe brings them into your life, and even if you try to get away from them, even if you try to stop thinking about them, I feel like that's really difficult for whatever reason, and it's probably to learn lessons, Pisces. This person is supposed to be a part of your life, and this could be somebody that you've tried to do this with before, and then that comes around again, because you've got both Judgment and the Six of Cups here. The only thing is that this time when you're doing it again, you're going to be more in control of, number one, yourself and your behavior and your reactions and your defensiveness. You're going to be more in control of yourself, but you're also going to be more in control of not them, but the relationship, so how things play out. You'll be more inclined to say yes or no to whatever is going on. And you'll be more inclined to tell this person about what it is that you need. You're taking on a bit of a, not more demanding role, but I feel as though you'll be more able to just say what it is that you want and what you need. You will still find that you're emotionally guarded, particularly if this is like a do-over with this person. So you may have even known, this could be like back from when you were a teenager and this person turns up and they come back around. But it could also be somebody that, maybe you were trying with this person 3 weeks ago, and now they're coming back around and you're going to give this a try somewhere in the future. But yeah, I do feel that it's super important that you try to keep your emotions balanced. But I do feel that 100% this is somebody that you find it very hard to detach from, Pisces. It's like no matter what you're going to try and do, particularly because of the third party situation, you may not want to be involved with this person. But it's kind of like no matter what you do, this person is a part of your life and you just can't seem to shake them. You can't seem to shake their energy. And yeah, I feel like this person's really meant to be in a part of your life in the romantic sense. So Pisces, I thank you for watching your reading today. I do hope you found it helpful or got some insight from this. Keeping in mind it's not time specific. So this can happen at really any stage. But yeah, if you're interested in this reading, in having a personal reading like this, you can order this through my website, www.soulocitypsychicreadings.com, and get your own personal future love reading to find out some more. But I really do wish you all the best of luck. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.